This yo, Kev, this one make you wonder if they're gonna try to do like some outer space shit next time, huh?
Coach, there will be time for reflection, certainly as the season goes on, but for what might be the final time in the East Bay, it is opening night of the NFL season here in Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders.
Got him.
Get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and we are underway on a Monday night. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
When you stuff a dog, man, be truthful.
Here we go. Here we go.
I never get first hit on these fucking mutts.
Yeah, so that they run up to you, just press L1.
Man, L1. You need square.
No, you press L1 to dodge them.
And then you attack, cause I be trying to, I try to stealth that bum. I'm fucking that.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at these. This. You jet bomber.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. Looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland. Of course, so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders, they've been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any two teams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2 big runs here to start this game. How about the offensive line? They came out firing. Great leverage, great punch to get this thing started.
And now this unit on the move already. On second down now. It's Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Check 26. Check 26. 65. 65.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. The open man is Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards is the pick. pick up there at a Raider first.
Yo.
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
Take a seat.
And
What
he's
up,
gonna
P?
get this one down to the 45.
Whatever.
5 yards on the
What up,
carry.
boy?
Good pickup on
I'm
1st.
playing my first game.
A quick burst there, and he
Where
nicely
how your
lit off.
squad looking?
Man,
We
looking beast. Man, that draft would take a long, nigga. We was in that thing for like
The
5
first
hours.
down run got 5. Here's 2nd and
26
5.
rounds, boy. Shit. Oh.
Man.
Switch. Hey, gun.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Alvin Kamara, 45 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Oh, yes, sir.
And his kick is no good.
What's that
An
kick?
inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration.
Yeah, you were
after the
right,
PAT
man, because
miss.
it put me in a fucking situation where I jumped out and then
that'll
it
carry
was
over the back
there to go.
line of the end zone
Fucking
for a
dogs over there and
touchback.
shit.
Damn, I don't even know what playbook this is. God, I didn't pick up the right playbook. Well, I didn't get a chance to. 'Cause I was trying
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Coming in. Like his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He's
From the gun, here's Goff. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Goff. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This is McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. 6-0 our score after 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now gone. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
No. Check. Fresno.
Now it's gone. That one complete to Anderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down.
I find out she got skill.
He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We're good.
My damn shot, man.
2nd down and goal. Goff toward the pylon, caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Hold on. Check. Check 15. You go tight. You got tight right there.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Hold on. Check. Mark 54. Watch QB draw.
On 4th down, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Let's go. Do it.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Check. Watch that. Back. I got you. Check.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You draw corkers. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Goff. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. They'll run with McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set, and that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose.
Man, I hate when this trash be freezing, bro. Thank you, man. Sweet
No, what happened?
Nah, Madden be freezing, bro. Should be tripping.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, G. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a deep.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played.
Pray at home.
Going for 2.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So tell him if you want to play me, I'll be back in like 15.
Don't you got his number?
Nope.
I need to erase the good feeling they have right
All
now by getting this late score in the half.
Yeah, this shit action packed when they start driving and shit. They take out the drive. Oh, come on, coach.
Here we go.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Damn.
Across midfield inside the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check back. Kill. Hey, Mike 51.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at its 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 43. SOS. 12. Kill. Check.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, we got bullet dropping this shit.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hey, gun.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got you.
Again, it's Kamara. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
Watch the boot. Tighten up. One, Omaha. Mike, 53.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. There's Garoppolo to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Call it a
Gotta close that.
gain of the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Watch the safety creep. Two.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, from a Madden game.
At the 37-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
12. Deuce. Check 3. 11. Check 11.
Out of the gun. Gone. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Check. Walk 54. Focus, defense, focus. Check 4. Check the backer. Maverick. Check. Lucky. All right.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 16, gone. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a run with McCaffrey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Christian McCaffrey. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hey, gun. 53, Mike, 53.
On second down, Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Garoppolo. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it second down. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Allen's got it complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Garoppolo now. 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Here we go. 120. Switch up. Hey, check 24. I got this.
A 10th carry for Kamara. He's got more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
Check it out,
Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Zadarius Smith drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
Is Roy back, or that was somebody else? Oh, good.
It'll be 2nd down.
It feel good to be back, man. Back in Madden, back in action. Killing it.
So it's
My first dub, man.
We get your reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Goff going to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by John Johnson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Yes, sir. Way to cap it off. Way to cap it off. Let's go, man. A pick 6 to cap it off. I love it. My return back to the franchise mode, we back.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a
Jonathan Simmons again?
Interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Oh, Justin Simmons. Let's go, baby.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Broncos, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.